Welcome back. We are continuing our coverage of the Supreme Court's historic decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Joining me now to talk about that is UK political science professor Dr. Stephen Voss. So thanks for being here today.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so this ruling is stirring up a lot of emotion for people on both sides of this issue, one of those being confusion. So for those still trying to understand this, can you break it down for us? What does this truly mean?
In terms of legally what it means, the Supreme Court took a fairly aggressive step against abortion rights. They could have ruled in a way that only upheld Mississippi's 15-week ban on abortion and scaled back Roe v. Wade, the abortion rights decision, without totally overruling it. But they chose to go the whole route, overturn Roe v. Wade, and pass to the state governments, or possibly Congress, regulation of abortion, taking it out of the Constitution.
And what possible changes might we see taking place in the coming days as a result of this decision?
Well, the immediate impact will be that many states have what are called trigger laws, anti-abortion laws that go into effect once Roe v. Wade gets overturned. And so those laws are going to be taking effect in the next 30 days. So we'll for sure see changes in the legal environment faced by abortion in a large chunk of the country, roughly half of the country. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean we'll see a massive change in the number of abortions that take place, because on the other hand, there have been states that are dominated by pro-choice governments that have started getting ready to accommodate what they expected to be a rush in people who would travel seeking abortion access.
And what will be the implications for women here in Kentucky?
For sure, having abortion be illegal in some states means that if you want to obtain abortion, you're likely to have to travel. It's unclear how far you'd have to travel, but you'd probably have to travel. So the end result will not so much be that people couldn't get access to abortion, just that the expense, the cost is going to go up. And that means the poorer you are, the harder it would be to exercise abortion rights, or the right to choice. And the wealthier you are, the more it's going to just mean maybe inconvenience and a little more expense.
Sure, and we heard President Biden say it during his press conference earlier today that Roe v. Wade is on the ballot this fall. So what will that ruling mean come election time?
This Dobbs decision, this shift in abortion policy, is really the issue Democrats have been looking for. They've been flailing around trying to find an issue that would let them gain traction. This could be harmful for the Republican ability to hold together their coalition and get their people to the polls. For a lot of Democrats, abortion is an issue that they're saying makes them more enthusiastic about participating in the election. So we're likely to see more turnout from Democratic voters as we see maybe less from Republican voters in the federal elections. Politically, it's hard to see how this helps Republicans. Very easy to see how it's likely to help Democrats.
All right, something to watch very closely. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Good talking to you.
And for more information on the Supreme Court's decision, head over to our website. That's fox56news.com.